Okay, C chord, very common open position chord. One of the ones you'll use a lot. You might not learn that A chord right away. I'm showing the chords in alphabetical order, but this is probably one of the most common beginner chords. There's our root, there's our third, there's our 5. So we've got the C is the third finger on the A string, E is our third, that's second finger on the D string. Open G string is our 5, then we have another C and another third at the top, another E. Now there's an alternate version where you play this way. You've got the C there, we put our fourth finger on the C and our third finger on the G in the root. That's a C over G. And that's very common in a lot of folk music to put that 5 in the root. Now there's another version where you put a G in the top. The C, E, G, C, and a G in the top, that fourth finger there. That chord is still a C chord. It's not a C slash anything. It's still a C chord. We didn't change the note in the root. We just doubled the G in the top. So this is a C chord, and this is a C chord. Now with this one, if your finger can bar both of those two, you can get C over G this way too. And if you put the E in the root, you've got C slash E. You've got the third in the root. Now there wasn't a handy way to get a third in the root of that A chord or the B flat or the B. But if you put the third in the root, it's an unusual sound. You won't use that very often. So usually you're going to either mute that low E or you're going to fret the G on it. So here's the most common C, a variation with a G in the top, C over G, C over G if you can get both strings under there and get that G in the top, and then C over E. And this one, you can put the E in the root also. That's pretty unusual. You won't usually put the third in the root unless you're moving to another chord.